Welcome to the Tarrant County College Academic Continuity Plan Overview. My name is Austin Haynes and I am part of the instructional design team here at the TCC Connect campus. I'm going to give you a brief overview of what this training contains and how you can best get started. Because you are teaching here at TCC, you already have a Blackboard course. It is where you enter your student grades. Because you have access to Blackboard, you are also automatically registered for the Blackboard Essentials course here at TCC. It's located down here in My Organizations. Your courses will be up here under My Courses, of course, and down in My Organizations you will see one labeled Blackboard Essentials. That is where you're going to do Blackboard training for the Academic Continuity Plan. So we're going to come down here and we're going to click on the Blackboard Essentials course and we're going to get started. When you click on the course, you're going to see this screen. What you want to do, if you're not familiar, you're going to want to look to the left-hand side for navigation. You'll see my cursor moving over this area here on the left-hand side. This is navigation around the course. When you click on the course, you're going to be in our Start Here section, which is going to give you information about this and the video that I'm talking to you now, and then also give you access to technical support for questions you may have during the training or to support you after the training. So we're going to come up to the top here and we're going to look at the left-hand navigation again, and we're going to look for discussion board and modules here. We're going to look at modules because this is the content of the course and will give you ideas about what the content of this course is. So we're going to click on the modules and you're going to see that this course consists of 4 modules here inside of the academic continuity plan for Tarrant County College. Module 1 is Blackboard Basics. It's going to give you fundamentals about developing a course, including a section on how to translate traditional face-to-face pedagogical practices to the digital standards inside of a Blackboard course. Module 2 is going to talk to you about communication and collaboration. Module 3 is proctoring and the proctorio service that we have here in the district. And Module 4 is going to give you a brief overview of ADA, American Disabilities Act, and 508 compliance to be aware of, because you may have to make some translations for digital content for students who need these services. So we're going to click on one of the modules and go inside of it just to take a look at the module. So we're going to click on Blackboard Basics just to look inside here. Inside the course, you're going to have a restatement of the learning objectives and the checklist that was on the first part of the module before we clicked in. There are video assets inside the course. There are assets that are screenshots to walk you through processes. So right here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and right down here you have the basic steps that it is talking about. So you're going to be able to learn how to utilize this and navigate inside the course. You're going to be able to go down to the bottom and you're going to see developing course content and designing assessments. Developing course content has quite a bit of content in it. When you click on here first, you may see this section and you may say, I'm aware of learning theories and Bloom's taxonomy. But if you look up here at the top, you will notice that there are tabs and you're going to tab through the content. If you feel like this is redundant and you're already aware of these trainings, you are fine to bypass this and not pay attention to this. But these do give you ideas and deeper understanding of how to utilize digital tools when creating objectives and course content for your students. So we're going to click back onto the tab here and we're going to look at the designing assessments section, and this has the same type of tabs and modulation over to let you discover all the content. If you notice up here in the top left hand corner, I am clicking through this content. There's a next and a previous, and if you notice at the top of my screen, it is opening up additional tabs so I can keep this content open while I'm working through the course to learn and focus on these assets. So now I'm going to go back into my Blackboard course. I'm going to navigate back over to modules. I'm going to click on the second module, which is Module 2 on communication and collaboration. This is going to give you the same thing, learning objectives and a checklist of what you will be knowing after you've done this section. This is a great video here on how to decide which tools to use for communication. And you're going to use, this is a great video on using discussion boards, creating discussion boards, and letting you know the fundamentals of creating a discussion board. We're going to go back into modules and we're going to click on the third module, which is Proctorio Proctoring Service, which we utilize here at the district. This is an online proctoring service. It is foundationally pretty simple to use. These videos will tell you how to install it into your Chrome browser. how to use the faculty guide for Proctorio, how to enable it inside of your quizzes and assessments, so it can be attached to your grade book, and how it can automatically help you in these components. If this is new to you, you will want to reach out to the instructional design team here at the Connect campus or to the instructional support staff at the Center for Teaching and Learning and ask them to help you with this. Those folks will be available, including myself, to help you navigate through these assets. The last component, we're going to click on modules, is going to be our ADA 508 compliance module. And it's got the nuts and bolts of ADA, the hyperlinks, text design, images and graphics, and how to utilize those things. And then down here, there is the understanding faculty role in digital accessibility. There are 6 steps towards accessible course and a checklist for ADA compliance and online course design. This may seem like quite a bit. If you have concerns about this and you have students who are in need of these assets and help developing these assets for your students, please don't hesitate to reach out to the instructional design staff here at the Connect campus or the people at CTL, the Center for Teaching and Learning, because we will be made available for you to help with these asset developments in the case that you are dealing with this for the first time. So I'm going to go back out to my modules. I'm going to step over to the Start Here page, and I am going to show you one last thing before I leave, because I do want to make you aware of how to have synchronous and asynchronous course content inside of your course. One of the last things you want to be aware of is organizational tools. So over here on the left hand side, we're going to come down and there's organizational tools. We have a tool called Blackboard Collaborate Ultra that you'll be learning about in this course, but I just want to make you aware of how to get to it and how to navigate to it. Blackboard will allow you to create online sessions and talk to your students face to face, just like you do during a webinar or a WebEx. So it's easy to create a session. So I'm just going to create a test session here and activate that test session right quick to show you how to do this. If the session is going to be starting right now, I can click on the test section and I can join the session. It's going to open up my Collaborate tool and it's going to walk me through the real quick steps to open up and be involved in a Collaborate session here on my computer. This is a very simple way of being able to contact and work with your students in a synchronous environment. And so right now it's asking to test my audio equipment. It's going to walk you through this. It's going to also test my camera here. So I'm going to say yes, it's working, and I'm going to say start the tutorial. This opens each time. So it's going to talk to you about how to set things up. Right up here at the top, this is vitally important. You want to start recording, so record all of your sessions, because students may ask questions and you may want to have that available to you to give to students as a video, and this video is available to you to load into your course so that students can review the content. So as you do this, this walks you through all of the processes, and now we are inside of our Collaborate session and we can start to have conversations. There's a chat tool for your students. You can share content, you can share a whiteboard, you can share, so I can draw inside of the whiteboard. Boom. I can share applications and screens. I'm not going to do that right now. And I can share files. You will be able to add files like PowerPoints, PDF files, and things like, and share those with your student. So you'll be able to load content into your courses and have access and be able to deliver content just like you would in a face-to-face section, and be able to record that session. So I just wanted to point these tools out to you really quickly. So this is your Blackboard course overview, and this is going to get you to the modules again, and the modules is where the basic training is going to be made available to you. The Start Here page once again has down at the bottom how to reach out for technical support, the TCC Service Center, the e-learning instructional services designers, and that's where you're going to be able to get a hold of somebody like me and the people from Center for Teaching and Learning by clicking on that link. And so I just want to make sure that you are aware of these things, developing course content and getting ready to take your class online for the foreseeable future during this time at the Tarrant County College. Thank you for your time and attention to this tutorial, and please reach out to anybody here at the Center for Teaching and Learning or the instructional design team at the Connect campus if you need further assistance. Thank you for your time. Talk to you soon.